Hey YouTube, this is Fantasia Dream, bringing you the third part of my LARP series. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 of the Artificer's Orders. Now, the Orders are actually the class system for this game, essentially. And, there is a multi-classing thing, but probably going to get into that later or whatnot. Still not sure if I'm totally going to include it, but tell me what you think. So, the 3 orders that I'm going to be talking about today are the Warcrafters, the Tinkers, and the Technomancers. So the Warcrafters are the first order that I'm going to be talking about. Essentially, they are one of the most important orders. They're essentially the army for the Artificers. They are specialized in combat-type crafts, so making weapons, making bombs, making anything like that that has to do with war, even vehicles and stuff like that. One of the main features about the Warcrafters is their ability and tendency towards crafting onto themselves. So a lot of Warcrafters have a habit of when they lose a limb or something like that, or even when they don't and just want something, they will amputate limbs or do whatever, and then replace them with mechanical limbs, or artificed limbs, more of. This habit has led to many Warcrafters being called half-golems. It's not a name of really insult, but it's kind of has this term of like, oh, hey, it's a half-golem. Nah. Anyways, they're basically the tank slash DPS class for the Artificers and are more specialized in just smashing through things. They have little to no social abilities, and unless you really try, you're mostly just going to get a head smash person if you play a Warcrafter. So next is the Tinkers. The Tinkers are the most prominent of all of the Artificer orders. They are essentially the average worker. They are the person who just crafts whatever they feel like crafting. They don't have any real necessity, I guess, to craft any one thing, or no specifications to a certain form of craft. However, they can choose to specialize if that fits their purposes. So, the Tinkers really don't have anything that specifically stands out from them, beside the rest of the order. They just have the ability of the largest variety of crafts, and the largest range of things that they can just kind of do. All of their items that they create or buy, essentially, make up for the character's abilities. So their abilities mostly just focus on creating different things. The final order that I'm going to be talking about today is the Technomancers. Now, the Technomancers are an odd order because they actually don't get as many crafts. However, they make up for this because they have an innate ability. Technomancers actually have a larger connection to Ember than most of the other classes, even some summoner classes. And in so having this, it gives them the ability to influence the Ember in other things, essentially, mostly technology. But any type of crafted object, anything that has been made by something else, they can learn to use. Even if they've never seen it before in their life, they can still use it. And usually operate it. Even from a distance and stuff like that at higher ranks. So the Technomancers, basically what they do is the ember in the object tells them how the object itself works, and the Technomancers can do that and make objects work. So that's the first 3 of the Artificer classes. Stay tuned. I'm probably going to be coming out with the other 3 classes very soon. The Artificers, Gun Mages, and Golem Engineers. And then after that, going to be working on the Summoner classes. So that's it for now. This is Fantasia Dream, signing off.